Welcome back to the complete learning program for JLPT N5 Lesson 2. How did Lesson 1 go? Have you mastered the numbers and the first sentences we covered? If you're not feeling completely confident in reading and writing numbers, take some extra time to practice. Return to this video when you're around 80% confident. In this lesson, our focus will be on the days of the week. By the end of this lesson, you'll have the ability to ask and confidently respond with the appropriate day. It's a significant amount of learning, so remember to download our free worksheets. They will certainly enhance your learning and accelerate your progress. Okay, let's get started. Begin with days of the week, Yobi. Do you consider your week start as Sunday or Monday? In the Gregorian calendar used worldwide, Sunday marks the beginning of the week, and the same holds true for the Japanese calendar. Interestingly, the concept of a 7-day week wasn't present in Japan until the year 1872. Instead, Japan employed a lunar calendar system distinct from today's calendar. Yobi means a day of the week. The kanji yo isn't a prerequisite for N5 level, but I'd like to present it to you so you can familiarize yourself with its memorable kanji form. Additionally, I'll demonstrate Japanese writing and vertical orientation here. Japanese words are formed using a combination of characters and syllables, which gives you the flexibility to read and write in both horizontal and vertical orientations. Let's listen and repeat after the native speaker. Sunday,
日曜日、
Monday,
月曜日、
Tuesday,
火曜日、
Wednesday,
水曜日、
Thursday,
木曜日、
Friday,
金曜日、
Saturday.
土曜日、
Now let's break it down one by one. Let's begin with the first day of the week, Sunday. It's referred to as Nichi-yobi, or simply Nichi-yo for short. Both terms are correct ways to express Sunday. The kanji Nichi has several meanings. It can represent date, day, and sun. In the context of Nichi-yobi, the first part, Nichi, symbolizes the sun, while the second part, yobi, stands for the days of the week. When combined, they create Nichi-yobi, which means Sunday and brings together the idea of the sun and the days of the week. When you're practicing writing, keep in mind that following the correct stroke order is crucial, so be sure to follow the dots carefully.
日、日曜日、日曜、
Next, we have Monday. It's referred to as Getsu-yobi, or simply Getsu-yo for short. In Getsu-yobi, the Getsu part represents the moon. When referring to the moon as a noun, it's called tsuki, and it also means month. But when you say Monday, read it as Getsu.
月、月曜日、月曜、
Next, we have Tuesday. It's referred to as Kayobi, or simply Kayo for short.
火曜日、火曜、
Ka represents fire. It's associated with the fiery energy of Mars. When referring to fire as a noun, it's called hi. You might recall that Sunday's nishi can also be read as hi, but with a different meaning. When you read Tuesday, it's pronounced as ka.
か、火曜日、火曜、
Next, we have Wednesday. It's referred to as suiyobi, or simply suiyo for short.
水曜日、水曜、
And sui represents water element. When referring to water as a noun, it's called mizu. However, when you read Wednesday, it's pronounced as sui.
水、水曜日、水曜、
Next, we have Thursday. It's referred to as mokuyobi, or simply mokuyo for short. And moku represents wood element. When referring to tree or wood as a noun, it's called ki. However, when you read Thursday, it's pronounced as moku.
木、 木曜日、木曜。
And we have Friday. It's referred to as kinyobi, or simply kinyo for short.
金曜日、金曜。
And kin represents gold, money, and sometimes the concept of metal elements. When referring to money as a noun, it's called kane or okane to be polite. On the other hand, when referring to gold or Friday, it's pronounced as kin.
金、金曜日、金曜。
And lastly, we have Saturday. It's referred to as doyobi, or simply doyo for short.
土曜日、土曜。
And do represents soil, or occasionally the concept of earth elements. When referring to soil as a noun, it's called tsuchi. However, when referring to Saturday, it's pronounced as do.
土曜日、土曜。
Great job! You've now learned all 7 days of the week. Let's practice saying them in Japanese. Repeat after the native speaker.
日曜日、月曜日、火曜日、水曜日、木曜日、金曜日、土曜日。
Next, since yobi can be simplified to just yo, let's get accustomed to these variations too. Repeat after the native speaker.
日曜、月曜、火曜、水曜、木曜、金曜、土曜。
And here's a handy tip. When Japanese children start learning the days of the week, we frequently leave out yobi. This method of memorization can greatly speed up your learning process. Let's practice this approach as well.
日、月、火、水、木、金、土。
Now, let's have some fun saying these at a quicker pace.
日月火、水木金土。日月火、水木金土。
When you memorize these like counting numbers, you'll be able to instantly recall the yobi in your mind and understand and speak much faster. All right, let's now inquire about what day is today and respond to it. Do you recall the handy cheat sheets I introduced in Lesson 1? They apply to this structure too. Let's review them once more. Here's the cheat sheet. A wa B desuka. This form is a highly adaptable way to ask questions. The A can stand for any noun or pronoun. A wa B desuka. In this case, A represents today and B stands for what day. The Japanese equivalent of today is kyo, and for what day we say nan-yobi. So when you combine them, you can say kyo wa nan-yobi desu ka. Give it a try by repeating after the native speaker.
今日は何曜日ですか？今日は何曜日ですか？
Now let's also learn how to say tomorrow. Today is kyo and tomorrow is ashita.
今日、明日。今日、明日。
Now you can say what day is tomorrow as well.
明日は何曜日ですか？明日は何曜日ですか？
Alright, now that you've learned how to ask about today and tomorrow, let's practice responding with the corresponding days. Keep in mind the helpful formula A wa B desu. In this case, B will be the day of the week and simply remove the ka at the end to transform it into a statement. Let's say, what day is today and today is Sunday. Repeat after the native speakers.
今日は何曜日ですか？
今日は日曜日です。
今日は何曜日ですか？
今日は日曜日です。
Let's say what day is tomorrow and tomorrow is Monday. Repeat after the native speakers.
明日は何曜日ですか？
明日は月曜日です。
明日は何曜日ですか？
明日は月曜日です。
Now that you've learned how to say these in Japanese, go ahead and pause the video to give it a try on your own. Great job! Today's lesson is now concluded. Now it's all about practice, practice, practice. If you have any questions about Japanese, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll do my best to respond as soon as possible. Thank you for tuning in to Modern Japanese. See you in the next lesson.